Hello, Fabulous Aquarius. Welcome to your horoscope for the month of November 2018, looking at life and love. I am your astrologer, Nadiya Shah. Thank you for being here. What an amazing month it is. We have a powerful and active sky playing out right now. And for you, I just want to jump into the good news, the great news, which is that your ruling planet, Uranus, will be changing signs. It is retrograding back to where it's been really since the beginning of the decade, to wrap up some loose ends, to make sure you got the lesson, to make sure that you take full advantage of the opportunities. So having Uranus retrograde back into the sign of Aquarius is taking place right a week into the month. And this is going to represent an awareness for you, a shift, if you will, where you come to understand on a mind level more deeply what it is that you truly want to share, what it is that you have to communicate, and what is your unique voice in the world going to be. There's some final refinement that needs to happen now, and it is going to be this sky and in the months ahead, right into the new year, that is going to help you to do just that. Remember, when it's your ruling planet changing signs, it makes it that much more an important time. Your ruling planet is your representative in the sky, and wherever it goes, so goes your attention and your sense of what it is that matters to you most. And it is your development of your mind, of your ability to communicate, of saying what it is that you truly desire to express in the world that is going to be the ways in which you truly find an ease and comfort and truth within yourself. Under the same sky, we are going to have Jupiter changing signs as well, moving into a wonderfully friendly part of your sky, having to do with friends and groups that you belong to. I think you are about to get a lot more social. This last year, with Jupiter moving through the very top of your sky, has represented a time of focus on matters of career and social standing. In a sense, it is going to be this part of the sky that takes that a step further, allows you to truly realize your vision and your higher ideals where it comes to your accomplishments. But at the same time, this is just a fun social part of the sky. It has to do with friends and groups that you belong to and invitations. There are going to be lots of invitations going forward. Now, I'm going to talk a lot more about this in the Jupiter special horoscope, so be on the lookout for that. It's going to be published just before Jupiter does change signs in the early part of November. I'm really hoping that you love it, and I'm looking forward to that as well. Under the same sky, see, we've got all these big things happening a week into the month. Under the same sky, there is a new moon at the very top of your sky. Now, it's very interesting to me. We have this new moon and simultaneously Jupiter leaving this part of the sky the next day. And I feel like this new moon is coming to give you this one last burst of blessings where it comes to matters of career, where it comes to social standing, with life purpose, and aligning yourself with a higher, more loving vision for your life. This new moon will be speaking in supreme harmony with Neptune and in harmony with Pluto as well. That connection with Neptune tells me that it isn't just about some career achievement, but chances are there's some financial gain taking place at the same time. But also, this Neptune connection says there's a dream come true kind of energy happening for you. And so, in a sense, this is a realization, because that's what tends to happen when it's dream come true, but also it's something brand new that represents a new beginning. And chances are, over the course of the last year, you have earned this moment. That connection with Pluto to this new moon does tell me that you're almost driven to take advantage of this moment. And some of that may not even necessarily be conscious. Pluto is in the sign just before yours. So in a sense, it's just like you know what direction it is you have to go. Your intuition is telling you, your instincts are telling you. At the same time, though, this can also represent a sense of karmic movement. And so it's almost like there's a part of you that feels like the opportunity that comes, its time has come, but at the same time, you're really excited, you're really grateful for it. Wherever it is that you want to have some sort of momentum or growth, whether it comes to promotion or interview or audition situations, try to schedule them right around this new moon so that you can tap into the power of this time. As we move towards the later part of the month, we are going to have a full moon. Now, this full moon has a different energy than the energy of the early part of the month. It represents a part of the sky that has to do with heart and romance and what the heart really wants. It's a very flirtatious part of the sky. So of course that has to do with love, and I'll talk about love in just a moment, but this part of the sky has to do with a few other things as well. Things like fertility and children, and it has to do with your creativity and feeling creatively fulfilled in your life and feeling as if you're able to use your creativity to your advantage. Being that it's a full moon, there's a sense of fulfillment at this time and a sense of culmination. Now, this full moon is standing across the sky from Jupiter and Mercury. It is a Mercury retrograde month, and as part of this larger Mercury retrograde season, Mercury is going to be dancing with Jupiter in the sky. It's going to be meeting Jupiter a total of 3 times as part of the larger Mercury retrograde season. And essentially this is activating that Jupiterian energy, but both of these, Mercury and Jupiter, are speaking to this full moon. And Mars is speaking to this full moon as well, essentially setting up what astrologers call a T-square. And this is a larger conversation of tension, but motivation and determination on your part as well. And so it does look like chances are there's something you're really hoping to make happen. There might be a dreaminess or a sense of lofty aim about this time. And then you have to look at what it is that you can do right now and how it is that you're going to get yourself to those larger goals, particularly where it comes to creative endeavors. It could be a time when children in your life do come into focus, and it could be that you are hoping for something grand, and at the same time you're seeing that it's not just about this moment, but it is about the pathway that's going to get you there. Ultimately, it's like a 6-year pathway, if you will, and in some cases, a 6-month pathway that's going to get you to that goal that you are desiring for a child in your life. Where it comes to love, this is, as I said, a very flirtatious part of the sky. This is also Venus retrograde season, and it is going to be this month, right out of the gate, that Venus moves into fellow air sign Libra. In the middle of the month, will go direct and will be in this air sign throughout this month. I feel as I look at this that this is going to bring a few different factors into play for you. One is that full moon. It speaks to you becoming aware of what you really want and where you may feel like there's still work that's going to get you there. At the same time, there's a part of you that is visionary, that is knowing that if you put in the time, if you put in the work, you can get to the love that you truly desire. And look, the thing is, the work, sometimes, yeah, it's work with another person, but sometimes that work is a lot more personal, and it has to do with you and your availability and your openness to move towards the love that you desire. Another very hopeful thing is that in the middle of the month, Mars is going to leave your sign right around the time that Venus goes direct. Neptune is also going direct right around the same time. And what this tells me is that in many ways, that part of you that has felt a little bit on edge, or a little bit determined, or maybe even a little bit frustrated at times as well, where it comes to matters of love and beyond, that part of you is going to calm down. At the same time, there's a lot of clarity energy in the middle of the month as you get clear as to the love that you want and the love that you have. There's a vulnerability, if you will, a real eye-opening moment for a lot of us out there, including you. But the difference is, for you, because of where Venus is going direct, you'll be able to use the energy to your advantage that much more. If you are someone who is open to meeting someone new, well, it is going to be this month that you will get a chance to consider more deeply what your higher beliefs are where it comes to matters of love. I do think this full moon is a strong omen for someone coming in, whether it's just a flirtation. It ends up being deeply meaningful to you. It could be a romantic moment as well. Ultimately, this is part of helping you to see what it is that you want more of and what direction it is that you truly desire to go where it comes to matters of heart. And so in this way, it is a moment of honesty, but it ultimately is one that empowers you. For those of you who have someone in your sphere, someone you're getting to know, this is that much more an important time. In fact, I do think overall, like of all the statuses out there, those of you who are getting to know someone, who are just dating someone, just starting, this is going to be a pivotal time for you, where you get some very clear insights into what it is that you're really going for and whether or not this person aligns with that. This is understanding more deeply how it is that dating or connecting with this new person is actually part of laying a foundation for the next and for what could be. And if you like the foundation that's being set or not, and if it's possible to change course, if that is something that you want as well. Just know that once Venus goes direct, people can change. They start to seem a little bit different. They start to tell you things about what they believe that may take you a little bit aback as well. But ultimately, this is part of understanding who this person is and who you are in relation to this person, and if you want to continue to develop that. For those of you who are in an established bond, it does look like there's something you're really wanting to do. It's something you're really desiring on a heart level. And it is going to be this time that helps you to be more honest with each other about that. It could be that the two of you are making plans to do something fun together, explore together, take on an adventure together. And it is going to be right around the middle of the month that it feels like those plans are finally moving forward. What I love about this month for you, well, look, there's so much to love here. I love the move of Jupiter for you. Having Jupiter move into this brand new part of the sky isn't just about your social calendar filling up, but this is actually considered your home in the sky, which means that what happens here is that much more meaningful to you, as you are about to find out. The things that matter to you most are about to get a burst of healing energy, of expansive energy, and just sheer luck. Well, thank you so much for watching. You can get a video like this every week by logging on to nadiyashah.com. Sign up to be one of my superstars. Superstars get expanded, exclusive video scopes each and every week, unlimited access to special horoscopes, and so much more. All of this in the superstar space. I look forward to meeting you there. It'll be a great month. Enjoy.